What's up, guys? Shay Stevens here, PDGA number 77522, and today we're checking out Amanda's Field Disc Golf Course. Let's get to it. Before we get to the video, please click that like button if you're enjoying the content. If you find yourself coming back often, make sure you're subscribed and click that notification bell. It really helps me out, and I try to post videos at least once a week. As always, thank you all for the support. So it was the Friday before Father's Day, and I was traveling down the shore to visit my parents for the weekend, and I thought, why not play a course on the way down? Now, I was still recovering from gum surgery at the time, so didn't want to do anything too strenuous, so I knocked off Doc Kramer and South Vineland from my list. But in 2022, Amanda's Field Disc Golf Course was opened, and it's designed as a beginner-friendly course. I thought that's great because this area needs beginner-friendly courses, and it would work perfectly for me. I could play a beginner 18 and then, finish my drive, hang out with my parents, and won't be tired and, falling asleep at dinner. So, sound like a plan. Now, I didn't look up too much about the course ahead of time just because, I didn't want to go in with any, expectations. I want to let, experience the course, see how I like it. And spoiler, I do really like what they did with it. I was very impressed with the design. But you'll see me talking about the video, or talking throughout the video, and it won't really jive with my scorecard because when I got there, I saw there were three layouts: red layout, white layout, blue layout. And I thought red was harder because it had a higher par. I thought, the first hole's pretty short, so red and white share a tee, but maybe they split off later. Maybe there's some longer basket positions. Turns out red and white are the same layout. It's just with adjusted par. So, like on the 320-foot hole, it's a par 4 for the red layout and a par 3 for the white layout. So, scorecard, I'm going Ironman, white layout, all par 3s for the course. But you'll hear me start hitting some eagles, but really they're just birdies. So, looking forward to playing the blue layout. I wanted to play the short layout first time around, just to not do anything too crazy. Didn't want to miss any blue tee pads. I thought they might be in some weird areas I might not find. Like on hole 1, the blue tee pad is actually across the road off your right shoulder. Might not have noticed that if I wasn't looking for it. So next time around, I will be trying the blue layout. And last note before we get into the round, I am playing with my backup bag. Again, I saw it was a beginner course, so I didn't think I'd need the full arsenal. So you'll see some discs you normally see me throw, like the Prism Proton Soft Envy, which I really love right now. So you get to see discs like that, see how they fly for me on the course. That'll be fun. But without any more further ado, let's get to the front nine.
This is my first time here, so I'm going to go with the red for now. Next time I come back, I'll try the harder layout. But yeah, hole 1 for the Reds, 191 feet, just straight shot. Looks like the walking paths in the parking lot are the OB. So first throw out of the car after a ride, we're going to go just nice, easy Envy. And we're off. And I forgot to mention I'm playing with my backup bag I brought for this trip. So you're going to be seeing some new discs. That was a Prism Proton Envy. Alright. First hole, first birdie. Next hole. Hole 2, 221. Basket is up and to the right behind this tree line. It's really hard to get an angle on it. There's some squirrels above me with a nest that are freaking me out because they make me sound like stuff's going to crash down on my head. Forehand right out the car, right? Yeah, there's not really much of a backhand line. It's kind of a sucker gap. I'm assuming the baseball field is OB. So, forcing me to throw the forehand early. And it's a pretty straight shot, to be honest with you, just a little bit to the right. So we're going to go forehand with a Fission Reactor. It. Oh, great line, but just a little inside. So, just a little routine upshot. We're going to hyzer, but I got to play under these branches because if they knock me straight down to the field, I will be sad. Right before the scoreboard, and a putt. And it's tap-in time. And we got a little drizzle as we step up here to hole 3. It is a par 3, 332 feet. And course notes say they play it Mando to the left of that pole to make the hole harder, which makes sense. You can't just throw a hyzer over the baseball field. Yeah, so do I go for a backhand turnover? Or do I go for the forehand? I think I'm going to go backhand turnover. I should have something flippy in this bag. I hope I do. Oh, yeah. Always have a beat-up Fission Photon on you. It's great just to have. I'm just going to murder this one dead straight and let it turn to the right. Trying to get an eye on the basket, though, just give me a better idea of how much I need to turn this thing. I think I see it deep in the wood line. So yeah, full sendies time. That was an hour and a half car ride back on that throw. Did not get a full pop on it. So walking up on this one, the backhand turnover and the forehand are both viable plays. The forehand you can kind of push more straight and just let the disc do the work for you. The turnover is a little touchier because just the ceiling, the challenge in, but still I think it'll get you a good look. Let's get up and out. Get that in. I think I might have misspoke. The last hole they consider a par 3 or a par 4. Soft par 4, but this is a beginner's course. And honestly, a lot of fun so far. All right, hole 4 from the red. Or the red is a 260-foot par 3. Foul pole plays as a Mando left. So they took the big spike hyzer out of play, which I'm cool with. Let's go with a new toy in the bag. We're gonna go with the Neutron Watt. It's a straight shot. This is a straight disc. Do I stand still or do I? Let's go for a stand still. Alright, pulled a little to the right, but that's an easy putt. Alright, I am just so darn impressed with the lack of finish on the Watt. The thing is a dang laser beam. A little shorter than I hoped, but I should be able to get this. Should be. Oh, right side. Good morning. Hole 5 is a par 4, 348 feet. Again, beginner softs. Foul poles both play as Mandos, I think, and the baseball field's out of bounds. Let's see if I can get there. I got a good photon in here, right? Yes, I do. All right. So I got a good stable photon here. I got to give it a lot of air so it has time to get left. There is an express lean straight to the basket in the wood line, but that is just not looking good for me. So I'm just going to go with a kind of hyzer flip to flat and then coast left, hopefully. Be careful on the sandy tee pads. I'm going to throw it back a little bit. Yep. All right. Got some ground play. I think I got a long look. All right, everyone, problem's been solved. I realized I had my keys and my spare battery in the wrong pocket, so now I'm properly balanced. We should be good. Did not notice there's a little drainage ditch, or like a catch basin actually up here to the right. The ground really bowls in, so it's probably really hard to get a skip out of there. So I got lucky I came in just early enough to catch kind of the high side of the hill, get some good ground play. So I have a long look here for my birdie, or eagle technically. Hole 6, par 3, 268. Pretty much a tunnel shot with the basket just peeking out the left there. I do want a little finish on this disc, so instead of going with the Watt, we're going Envy. Aiming, there's a tree off to the right of the basket. I'm basically aiming at, hoping this dies into it. Come around, baby. Good line, little short. So next time I might actually go Watt, because this is actually, it's deceivingly clogged up as you get closer to the basket. It looked like it was like a wide open tunnel the whole way down, but there's a lot of little stuff that can really ruin your flight. So I did come in a little early, a little short. Still have a long look for the birdie. Gonna be straddling it with some. Oh. Just off to the right. Taking it apart. All right, I got to admit, guys, when I heard the name of Amanda's Field, I'm thinking like Windle Stray, like just around a a baseball or soccer field, wide open park golf. So while we've gone around fields, they've actually been really cool with picking their lanes and creating challenging shot shapes and demanding parts of your game to execute. So now we're in the woods. This is even better. So hats off already to the course designer. I'm loving this. It's a long walk from 6 to 7, but there's plenty of course signage. So great job there. No worries about getting lost. Hole 7 is par 3, 217. So little dog leg to the right. And I am thinking we're gonna go forehand tempo. Something new to the bag. Just nice and easy, right down the middle. Hopefully hook up into the basket. Ooh. All right, cook that one over just a little bit. Alrighty, so I'm loving the tempo on forehand. Just gotta get the angles dialed in. It's a pretty brand new disc. Not where the right sucks to be in the rough, darn it. And there's a massive spider on my bag right now. Get away. You're not my friend. Okay. So let's see if I can get up and down. Try recipe action here. We're in. Ooh. Almost had it. Hole 8, 256, par 3. I see a basket over to the right, I think is it. It doesn't look that dramatic on U-disc, but I know GPS in the woods can be fun, and you're down by the shore too, so you're limited on towers. So I think we're going that way. There is an express lane going to go crazy, but first time here, we're just going to play it safe. I'm going to go, forehand. I got a Fireball here, Fission Fireball. Just going to take it straight, let it hook right. And we'll play from there. Do not think I'm going to be getting this one. Oh, sniper branch. Alright, so this is crazy. There's like a quarry or something over here on the left, so that can get ugly if you go over there. But yeah, this is the basket this way, so you just didn't make it look as severe a turn. I guess, perspective-wise, just the way the tee box is squared up. Alright, it's not as severe, but now I know. I'd probably play the same shot, Fireball. I just gotta figure out what the magic line is. This holly tree just decimated me. Let's go a little patent pending action. Got my beat up Envy here. All right. Okay, hole 9, well actually, hole 8 actually plays as a par 4. So I got a birdie, yay. Again, beginner course, not complaining. That'd be a heck of a par 3 actually, just how tight that line is. So let's wrap up the back 9. Hole 9, 155 feet, par 3. It's just a subtle hyzer left. It's just begging for an ace. It's a little tricky to get a line on it though. You can kind of see it between the trees. So let's see if I can bring one up. Going with the Electron Entropy here. Oh, a little short, I think, but I like the line. All right, guys, so note to future Shay, play something straighter, because hyzering out is no good. It's all like cleared out stuff. It's really thick on the left, so more of a straighter shot, maybe a nose up wad or one of my Envies. I did manage to get a decent little look out here, though. Definitely do not come in short. Oh yeah, that's that wraps up the front 9 of this video. Having a lot of fun so far. Back to Shay.
So after 9 holes, I am really loving this property. I could see holes 1 and 2 from the parking lot, and I saw the sports complex there, so I thought, okay, first 2 holes lightly wooded, but Amanda's Field, I thought of like Windletree. I thought I was going to be throwing open field hyzers just around the soccer and baseball field. Not the case at all. I was really surprised, but to go into the woods on 6. Love that happened. And the holes that play around the field, honestly, I love how they use like the foul poles as Mandos. It's a great idea. Honestly, this is a great beginner course. Very similar to Tammond, where a new disc golfer is going to see you need to be able to throw a disc left to right, right to left, straight. So you're going to be demanded. It's going to be demanded of you to throw different shot shapes, and this course makes you throw them. And if you fail to execute, the punishment isn't that brutal. You just don't score, but you're not going into horrible rough or off a cliff or into water. So this is a course new disc golfers need to learn the game, build their skills, and then go to somewhere like a South Vineland, a Doc Kramer, an Aki Wisting for more of a challenge. But this course is a great beginner course so far. Loving it. I will admit, people who have played the course, who saw that I played it, when we were talking about those baskets, you probably took note. That always came up in the conversation, so I'll talk about them at the end of the back 9 video when I do like the whole summation part of the round. So sit tight for that, but yeah, I'll have the back 9 video cut together as soon as possible for you guys. But with all that, thank you guys for all the support. If you have any questions for me, reach out. I'll do my best to answer them. Take care. Thank you to my sponsors. For all your disc golf needs, check out Phoenix Discs and Foundation Disc Golf.